I totally understand that most of what I need to do now is practice, because I've
Practice what?
imagined myself in the vortex, or well, as you told the last guy, I am
Practice
the
what,
vortex.
though? Practice what?
Practice who I am,
Meaning, practice what?
non-resistance.
And it plays out how?
Exactly the way I want it to.
But how does it, what's the practice? In other words, what's the practice? Is it practice seeing clearly? No, because when you've already constructed something else and you dig into that, all you do is make what is more emphatic. You just build the thought waves more in opposition to what you want. So what we're practicing is getting into the vortex. And how does that play out? I'm practicing being less intense. I'm practicing trying less hard. I'm practicing expecting things to happen. I'm practicing trusting what's in the vortex. I'm practicing feeling good. I'm practicing being easy. I'm practicing being light. I'm practicing having non-thought. I'm practicing being happier. I'm practicing taking the edge off. I'm practicing expecting things to work out. I'm practicing being quiet about things I don't like. I'm practicing the vortex. I'm practicing flow. I'm practicing ease. I'm practicing chilling. That's what you're practicing, you see.
That's exactly the practice I was talking about.
But most people are practicing. Well, isn't there something in here about eyesight? No, that'll be over here. That'll be in the health ones. There should be something about eyesight in here. Surely there's something about eyesight. That must be it. That must be it. No, that wasn't it. It's odd that we would mock our own genius work. But there's a basic misunderstanding about how it is that you're creating. And most people are just trying so hard from a vibrational persuasion that is counterproductive.
Right. Outside the vortex.
Outside the vortex. So parents hear their son say, I'm dropping out of school. And they freak. They just freak. Because they want you to apply yourself. They want you to be diligent. They want you, and we do too, but we want you to be in the vortex first. Because anything that you apply or try from outside the vortex. So would you say, in relationship to the word try, would you say that the more specific you are, the more you're trying?
The more effort trying, yeah.
Trying and specific, they kind of go together.
So
if you're outside the vortex and you try, then you're building thought waves that are just going to come back and bite you later. In other words, it just makes it worse and worse and worse. But if you're inside the vortex and you become more specific, what happens? So the whole key to this is knowing where you are on the vibrational spectrum before you begin to focus. So have we made the point that if you're outside the vortex, defocus, 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 diffuse, see less. In other words, isn't it wonderful that your own physical body is showing you in very real terms that you're looking too hard before you've done the vibrational work, you see? And when you chill. Esther went to the eye examiner at the driver's license place and looked into the little thing and couldn't read what was there. She said, it's broken. And the lady said, it isn't broken. You probably need glasses. You probably need to go have your eyes examined, get your glasses, come back and then look. And Esther thought, oh, that's way too much trouble, and I don't want to wear glasses while I drive. I like just feeling my way around in traffic.
And you no longer have the bus, right?
And so she said, Abraham, can you read this? So we just tipped her head down, looked out the top of her eyes, and read it. Don't you think that's remarkable? It's the same eyes,
Yeah.
just different expectation. So everything is that way. It's all about your expectation. Expectation, the best word for expectation, the best way of describing or defining expectation is through some practice, aligning my vibrational frequency on a given subject to match that of my source within the vortex. And when that lines up, it has to be the way you want it to be.